Life is unfair. Some people have millions, even billions of dollars, while others are living in extreme poverty. Money doesn't grow on trees, that's for sure. And making money isn't easy. It takes a lot of work, dedication, and discipline. But if you're lucky enough to earn a lot of money, there are some things that it just can't buy. So what are those things? What are the things that even rich people can't buy? We live in a world where money seems to buy everything. If you have enough money, you can buy a car, a house, clothes, food, jewelry, pretty much anything that you want. But the question is, does money really buy everything? There are some things that money just can't buy. Things like happiness, health, love, respect, or peace of mind. These are all things that money can't buy. Here are 6 things that even rich people can't buy. Number 1. We can buy comfort, but not happiness. When you're rich, you can afford to live in a big house, drive a nice car, wear expensive clothes. You don't have to worry about money. You don't have to work if you don't want to. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. That's what many people think being rich is all about. But that's not what it's really about. Happiness is something that money can't buy. Sure, you can buy comfort and pleasure, but true happiness comes from within. It comes from being content with what you have, from appreciating the things that you have in your life, and from knowing that you're reliving according to your own values and principles. Happiness is a state of mind. It's a choice that you make every day. It's not something that you can buy. Even if you have all the money in the world, if you're not happy with yourself, then you're not going to be happy. The only way to achieve true happiness is by working on yourself, by becoming the best version of yourself possible, by being grateful for what you have, and by helping others. That's how you find happiness. Number 2, money can buy medicine, but not health. Medicine is expensive, but there's nothing that money can't buy. Right? Wrong. While it is true that money can buy medicine, it cannot buy health. Having money means that you can afford to see a doctor when you're sick, to buy medicine, to undergo tests, and to get treatment. But it doesn't mean that you'll be healthier than someone who doesn't have money. In fact, studies have shown that poor people are actually more likely to die young than rich people. There are a number of reasons for this. Poor people are more likely to live in environments that are harmful to their health. They're also more likely to work in dangerous jobs, and they often have less access to healthcare. Money can't buy health, but it can buy the opportunity to become healthy. For example, you can use money to buy healthy food, to hire a personal trainer, to join a gym, or to go on vacation to a place where you can relax and de-stress. But ultimately, it's up to you to take care of your health. You can't rely on money to do it for you. 3. Money can buy a house, but not a home. There's a big difference between a house and a home. A house is just a building. It's a structure made of bricks and mortar. A home, on the other hand, is a place where you feel loved and comfortable. It's a place where you can relax and be yourself. A home is more than just a building. It's a feeling. It's a sense of belonging. You can't buy that with money. Even if you're rich enough to buy the biggest, fanciest house in the world, it'll never be a home unless you put some love into it. A house can be decorated with money, but a home is created with love, memories, and laughter. Of course, having a house gives you a sense of security and stability. It's nice to know that you have a place to call your own, a place where you can lock the door and not have to worry about being bothered. But having a home gives you a sense of belonging and comfort. It is nice to come home to a place where you feel loved and accepted for who you are. 4. Money can buy a watch, but not time. We all want to save time. We're always looking for ways to do things faster, to automate tasks, and to make our lives easier. But no matter how much money we have, time is one thing that we can't buy. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all get older at the same rate, and no matter how much money we have, we can't turn back the clock. Of course, having money can make things easier for us. We can afford to pay for services that save us time, like hiring a personal assistant or a maid. But ultimately, time is the one thing that we can't buy, and it's important to remember that the more we focus on acquiring material possessions, the less time we have to spend on the things that really matter, like our relationships and our health. So it's important to find a balance between making money and enjoying our lives. Do you want to get so caught up in the rat race that you forget to stop and smell the roses? 5. Money can buy attention, but not true love. Love is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It can make you do amazing things. It can inspire you to be a better person. But love is not something that you can buy. You can't buy love with money. Love is earned. It's given to you freely by another person. Because they want to give it to you. They don't expect anything in return. Money can buy attention, though. People will pay attention to you if you have money. They'll want to be around you because they think you can do something for them. They want something from you, but that's not true love. True love is unconditional. It doesn't depend on anything. It's just two people who care about each other and want the best for each other. And no one says money can't buy respect. Respect is something that you have to earn. It's not given to you automatically just because you have money. In fact, sometimes people will respect you more if you don't have money. Why? Because they see you as being more humble and down to earth. People who have money tend to think that they're better than everyone else. They look down on people who don't have money. They think that they're superior, and it's easy to see why. If you have money, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to anyone. You're in charge. But that's not how the world works. No one respects a person who thinks that they're better than everyone else. Everyone respects a person who is humble, who is down to earth, who is kind and compassionate, regardless of whether or not they have money. Money can buy a lot of things, but it can't buy happiness, health, love, respect, or peace of mind. These are all things that we need to find within ourselves. We can't find them in material possessions. So don't rely on money to make you happy. Don't rely on money to make your life better. Money is a tool that can be used to improve our lives, but it's not the answer to all of our problems. We need to find happiness within ourselves. We need to find health through exercise and good nutrition. We need to find love in our relationships with other people, and we need to find respect by being humble and treating others with kindness and compassion. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave us a like and subscribe for more content.